Welcome back to Channeling Truth. This is the third part of my contrast video. Today we're going to be talking about how contrast affects your energetic body. Okay, I have a lot of notes that I wrote down that I want to get in a short period of time, so I'm going to do a lot of reading from my book, if you don't mind. Okay, so to start, back to my previous video talking about the pool splash with the child. Before that event took place, the energy of the child and the energy of you commingled and actually connected. It might have been that moment where it was decided that you were going to get splashed. You may even have had a thought or an idea that it might happen. This would have happened in the physical form because the interaction between you and the child energetically. So from that moment of first contact, your energetic body starts processing the possible engagements that could occur in that moment. Using all the different layers of your energetic body, it will almost always pick a reaction that best describes the state of your energetic body and what your It's kind of like a message system. It's a good way for your energetic body to jerk in a message. But a lot of times we don't pay attention to that. So that's why we're talking about this. Okay? So, for example, you may laugh and pass it off, maybe splash the child back for fun. And this might suggest that your heart chakra is very open, or in reminding you that you're very joyful and happy, and reminding you maybe to have more fun, to maybe entertain that kind of playfulness more in your life. So you need to this is why we want to study our contrast. We want to study the things that we're interacting with on a daily basis, so that way we can read the correct message. Because if it was something that we were supposed to work on, or an area of our energetic body that needs attention, if we're not listening to that, then we're going to keep getting those same messages, and then we're going to start having problems in our bodies. Because when your energetic body gives you messages, and when your energetic body is sending you signals and you don't listen to those signals, or you don't check for those blockages, you'll start getting issues or pain in those certain areas. So that way, like a person who has a very closed off heart chakra may experience like a heart failure, or that's like really bad, but or something more simple like pain in the heart, or some sort of something that would affect the heart, That's what happens when, some people call them blocks, like when your heart chakra is blocked, that buildup of energy in your heart chakra because your energetic body is trying to send you messages and that message is all blocked up inside your heart chakra, and that your heart chakra is blocked and you're not allowing that information to come through, then you're going to end up with disease and problems in that area where the chakra is closed or blocked. And you have, besides the main chakras going down, you have many chakras throughout your body. So you may have pain in your joints because there's energy leaking or blocking or something in that area because you have the pain in the elbow. And it's just all messages that your energetic body is trying to tell you that you're not listening to it. Okay? So let's get back on topic here. Now, one more thing I wanted to point out was, let's look at an interaction of somebody who has things going wrong, like many things going wrong right in a row, and what happens. Or, AKA, if you want to call it, the bad day, or having a bad day, waking up on the wrong side of the bed, Everybody has those days. So let's explore what happens when somebody experiences this. And I'm not going to go into great detail because I don't want to make this video 20 minutes long, but look at the situation. See if you can pick out maybe what's happening to this person, or maybe you experience stuff like this. So try to pick out and explore different reasons why this could be happening, or what is the message behind these things, these contrasting moments that are happening throughout this person's day. Okay, so let's explore this. Now, I'm not talking about the history of baggage that you've carried on through all your life or your past lives that are collating with you together now, that they want you to explore. Your energetic body wants you to explore that. But though those things may come in play throughout the day when you're dealing with contrast, and you need to be watching out for that. So this person wakes up late for whatever reason. The coffee maker already went off, so now the coffee maker is cold. She pours herself a cup of coffee, and when she goes to take a sip, she spills coffee all over her white silky blouse. So now she has to change her shirt. She quickly changes and tries to get to work as fast as she can safely, but in all her effort, she's still late. Okay? She's just about to sit down, but before her butt hits the chair, her boss calls her in. He chews her out, tells her she's late again, that they're going to have to do something, possibly fire her. So she's all nervous. She's having a terrible day. She goes back to her desk and she looks at all the piles of paper that are sitting on her desk that need to be taken care of. Meanwhile, her boss walks by and says, all that needs to be done before you go home tonight. So she's just having a really bad day. Okay? So after she gets all her work done, she leaves super late. She drives home, but not before stopping to get gas and then spilling the leftover gas in the nozzle right all over her pants. Walking up to her house, smelling like a gas can, physically, emotionally exhausted from the terrible day she had. She opens the door and her little girl runs up to her and says, "Mommy, Mommy, I've missed you." She lights up and all that bad stuff that happened that day washes away. Okay? Well, isn't it obvious that something that makes you happy or something that lights you up in a positive way can wash everything away that happened bad? Everybody experiences that. Everybody experiences that. Now, I want to just point out the first moment she had something bad going on, she should have done something to make her happy. Because it's exactly that. Something that makes you happy can pull you out of the rest of the day going bad. You know, maybe if she still was late, if she was able to make herself happy when she got to work, maybe her boss would have been in a good mood and been like, well, it's okay. You know, things happen. People have problems, It's okay. I know she's a good worker and she's going to get her work done, so it's okay. Maybe things would have changed if she would have stopped as soon as she noticed she was having a bad day and did something to make her happy, to boost her spirits, to boost her energy, so that way she didn't have that flow of a bad day to begin with. But we shouldn't pass these bad days or these moments off as nothing, because there's a great message and meaning behind them. And your energetic body is trying to speak to you with all these contrasting moments that you experience. So look for patterns. Start with when she woke up. You have a very short time when you actually wake up in the morning. Going to sleep at night is kind of like a clean slate. You wake up in the morning and you get to start all over again, but with your energetic level. But the first few minutes, like 8 seconds or something, whatever you think of is going to set the tone for that day. So you got to be careful of what you're thinking of first thing when you wake up in the morning. Not be careful, but just be conscious of it. Just be aware that I want to set a good tone for the rest of the day. So let's think of something positive that makes me happy. Okay? So So, and that's, I just want to point out that look at these contrasting moments and find out if your energy is trying to say something to you, because more than likely it is. And if you keep ignoring what your energy is telling you, you're going to end up with disease and pain and issues in your body. So if you're there at that point, what has your body been trying to tell you? What has your energetic body been trying to tell you? And listen, okay? Okay. Okay, sorry. Why did things play out this way? What was her energetic form trying to tell her physical form? Okay, simple. I think I already said that. Okay, it could be so many things, but having these thoughts are called studying your contrast. So this is what you do when you study contrast. When you actually look at the contrast that you're having in your life and you actually have conscious thought about them and you think about them, okay? And when you start thinking about them, you will start understanding what your physical form is getting from your energetic form. Okay, so this is the beginning of combining your energetic and physical forms together as one. Okay? The beginning of awareness, the beginning of riding that smoother ocean of life. Okay, so listen back to the video, try to get as many tips out of it as you can, see where you fit into studying your contrast, and see if any of these things play out to you. And maybe you can spend some time meditating and really listening to your body and trying to connect with your energetic body to see what it's trying to tell you, because I can guarantee you everybody is getting a message from their energetic body. It's time we listen. Okay? Thank you for listening. Bye.